Leading off tonight for Atlanta, center fielder, number 11.
And we are underway from the Twin Cities as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a slider on the inside for strike one. 2-2 count. Here it comes. A little roller toward the hole. One away. Now at the plate, number 1. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Buxton. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Matt Kemp. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone and you hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And we're just getting started here in Minneapolis. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Piscotty's there for it. And that retires the side. So stepping in, Matt Duffy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Matt Duffy.
This is line to left. And he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe tops. A fine play there for the first out.
Left fielder.
Stepping up now, Eddie Rosario. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Murphy ranging back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So striding in, Miguel Sano. Certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman. Line drive to center field. Inciarte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Now to the plate, number 66. 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year. And that misses low and away, ball one.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Swanson onto the grass. And that's the third out. Now batting, Nix. His average for the
Leading
year
off for the
sits in the
Braves,
280s entering
designated
play.
hitter, number 19.
Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. At the plate, Michael Franco. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Right fielder.
Striding
number
in,
7.
Murphy. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. A changeup over the inside corner.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Batting 7.
Digging in now, Nick
number 5.
Hundley. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Jonathan Scope.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Franco has it. And he's retired here, 1 away. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and this is taken in for the second out. So coming to the plate, Ben Paulson. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Porcello has his target. Here it is on 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Inciarte going back at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Standing in, John Ryan Murphy. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Franco is up with it, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Ready now, Dansby Swanson. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Dansby Swanson.
Just got a piece up the line, but it's foul, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here's another 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So one gone for the Braves here in the third, and stepping in the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Here it comes, 2-0. Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Fielder, number 11.
Digging in to try it again. Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Byron Buxton now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Center fielder, Byron.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 0-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. Everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Takes this the other way to right. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
The shortstop.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Duffy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Inciarte moving in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Eddie Rosario. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Murphy racing back. And this one is gone. A home run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Sano. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Murphy moves over. 2 down. Striding in once again, number 66. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Porcello has his target. Here it is on 1-0. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Chasing after it is Inciarte, and that's the third out. Now at the plate, number 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, number 1.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So here's Matt Kemp now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Buxton. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Nix.
Number 19.
And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
This guy's feeling good about his game. He's already homered, and now he's sitting there in a 2-0 count. I guarantee he's thinking, I'm going to launch another.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And the pitch. Line drive to left. Kemp has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Stepping into the box, Stephen Piscotty. He popped out in his first trip. Grounder down the line at third. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Ready for another chance. Ben Paulson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up. Boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Maikel Franco. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing. This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The batter, number 7.
Settling in now, Murphy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Swing and a little tapper. Throw to first, and Santana's got it working here. 2 quick outs.
The catcher,
at the plate, Nick Hundley comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, John Ryan Murphy. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Into the windup and the pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Throwing to second. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Byron Buxton now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Buxton.
From the stretch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Ready once again, Matt Duffy. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Digging in once again, Eddie Rosario. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far and looking to add to that here. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Now he tries to hold back on the check swing, but this is popped foul. The 0-2 home. This is skied into short left center. Kemp has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Brandon Phillips. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Hit high in the air down the right field line. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Riding in once again, Ender Inciarte. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to cut.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Ready once again, number 1. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Oh, and he can't come up with it. But they will still get the lead runner at second, so no double play. But boy, very fortunate to record the first out there. Now at the plate, Matt Kemp. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. In there, a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nix, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to the right side, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Digging into try it again, Michael Franco, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Romero is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Digging in once again, Murphy. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Piscotty, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. 2 runs have scored. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Digging in and looking for more, Nick Hundley. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. To short. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. Here's Miguel Sano. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Number 32 takes the mound as he's been called
Now
upon to
pitching for
pitch.
the Braves, number 32.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Swing and a miss on the slurve. Strike one. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. And he misses 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the weight pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Number 1 ranging into the outfield. Here's another 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Now another 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on
Number
ball
66.
4 to start the bottom of the 6th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that's in there. Base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Schoop. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And here's a splitter that's inside as he's forced to jitterbug out of the way there. 1-0 count. Here it is. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike one. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Right fielder.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Jim Johnson is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Johnson.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
They get the force at the plate. Striding in, Ben Paulson. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker.
And this one gets away. He'll throw home with it, and he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Stepping up to the plate, Dansby Swanson. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Dansby Swanson.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
The second baseman, number 4.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brandon Phillips. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty moves over, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate, Ender Inciarte. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Rosario is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
So digging in now, John Ryan Murphy. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
John Ryan Murphy.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Phillips ranging into shallow right. He's got it 1 away. Here's Byron Buxton now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slow little grounder left side. Gonna be a tough play, and they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Matt Duffy, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. This is a foul ball. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here's the 2-1. Cue shot here out towards short. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throw into 3rd. Standing in, Eddie Rosario. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. And he'll come in to score from second base. And that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
The batter.
Here's
third
Miguel
baseman,
Sano. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away.
Number 66.
At the plate, number 66. And a pivotal moment in this one. Tie ball game, bases loaded, but the possibility of an inning-ending double play does still exist here. From the stretch. This one skied out toward right. Murphy has a read on it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Scope. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit to short. A toss to Phillips for the force out, and that'll end the inning. Now to the plate, number 1. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
First baseman, number 1.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. The windup and the 0-1. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
The Scotty's on the move. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Matt Kemp. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line drive to left. Rosario is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now,
19.
Nix. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Now pitching for the Twins.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Pena will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Hit sharply on the ground. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Right fielder, Stephen
Arodys Vizcaino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 38, Arodys Vizcaino.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out. Stepping up now, Ben Paulson. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Here it comes, 2-0. And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in now, John Ryan Murphy. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the pitch. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike 1. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And Hundley able to put this one away, and the inning is over. Ready now, Michael Franco. He'll be charged with trying to get on board. Leading off the ninth.
Michael Franco.
Grounded to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Into the box now, Murphy, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. Adonis Garcia will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Jonathan Broxton answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. Piscotty moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So the Braves down to their final out now. And that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher, Nick Hundley. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 2, and the Braves now are down to their final strike.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
Piscotty is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls.
From one of the more hitter-friendly yards in the big leagues, a look at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. It's the home opener of this new season between the Atlanta Braves and the Cincinnati Reds. Reds baseball starts right now. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Atlanta, center fielder, number 11.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Brandon Phillips.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. So coming to the plate, Matt Kemp. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And the changeup is way low that time. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Reds, the shortstop, Zach Cozart.
And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, this is one of those losing streaks, but you know what? I'm a little more cavalier about it than they probably are. But all they got to do, really, this is a good team. Just go win 1 game, and before you know it, you'll be on a winning streak. They're a good club.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Jock Peterson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter. Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone, and you hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Jock Peterson becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Eugenio Suarez stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Looped out toward third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. So instead of leading off the next inning, the 2-out hit brings Adam Duvall in this inning.
Batting fourth.
Now batting, Adam Duvall, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart if you see a ball in the zone that long, get called a ball on it.
And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Striding in, Nix. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning. Now to the plate, Michael Franco. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Now here's a ground ball for Kozar. This could be two. There's one. On to first, a double play. So digging in now, Nick Hundley. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Devin Mesoraco.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Phillips will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Mitch Moreland, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Inciarte's there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Junior.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole. 0-2.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Just a tick behind for a strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Cutter low. 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Scorched to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. The pitcher, John Lester, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. So striding forward now, Murphy. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he'll be there to make the play. Nicely done. Standing in, Kike Hernandez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Lester ready, the 1-0. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. 1-1 on its way from Lester. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Stepping into the box, Doug Fister. A textbook sack bunt situation here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Ready for another chance. Zach Kozar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Here it comes, 1-0. Ball 2 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
One there. The relay on to first, the double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. Striding in once again, Ender Inciarte. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Ender Inciarte.
Hard hit ball to second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Phillips comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Late that time for a strike. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Kemp. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Digging in to try it again. Nix. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Line towards center field. Bradley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So stepping in, Michael Franco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. Here's Jock Peterson now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Right fielder.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Over to have a look at it here is Kemp, but this is well back into the grandstand, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. A base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Nix is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Into the box now, Adam Duvall. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Lester's ready. Here's the first pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. The 0-2 home. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Ready on 1 and 2. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Coming to the plate now, Devin Mesoraco. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some danger.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So striding in, Nick Hundley comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Catcher, number 5, Nick.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And he's retired here, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Dansby Swanson. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Curveball that time, not even close. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a liner. Moving left is Cozart. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Stepping into the box, John Lester. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Mitch Moreland. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
First baseman, Mitch Moreland.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now Lester's 0-1. Swing and a line drive. 1 away.
Up next,
here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Bradley Jr.
First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
The batter, number 14,
at the plate, Kike Hernandez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Oh man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And that misses 1-1. Lester has his target, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And the pitch on 2-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Digging in for his second at-bat, Murphy comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 7.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Here's Brandon Phillips. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. Inciarte rounds third and is digging for the plate, and the throw in gets away from him, and he will score now from first, and the throwing mistake there getting the ball in is going to wind up costing him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Nix. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Digging in to try it again, Doug Fister. He'll lead things
for the Reds. Pitcher, Doug Fister.
Arismendi Alcantara is going to come up, and so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game, and looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Tapper up the line. That's a foul ball.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
And another foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Shortstop, number 2.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. 1-0 pitch on the way. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. 1-1. Here it comes. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Murphy will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Up next,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Jock Peterson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
2 out, nobody on. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about one pitch away. I mean, one good strike and getting all the way through the 6th inning, shutting these guys down. Really nice job.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Michael Lorenzen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael. He'll match up with a new
third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Ready for another chance. Nick Hundley. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now a ball bounced foul near Wash. Third base coach Ron Washington. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Nick Hundley is the 2nd out in the 7th inning. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Duvall, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. First delivery to him on the way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now the pitch. This pitch is popped up. Phillips is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Riding in once again, Adam Duvall. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And there's out number 2. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hundley has a play, and that's the 3rd out. Striding into the box, John Lester. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
John Lester.
This one for Cozart at short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Murphy. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. He pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Moreland is there for it. 2 down. Ready once again, Ender Inciarte. He's 2 for 3 thus far. high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bradley is there, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Mitch Moreland. Third trip
Leading
to
off
the
for the
plate
Reds.
for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
It's Moreland.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now
Here's
batting.
Jackie Bradley now.
Center
Been a
fielder,
strikeout victim twice in this one.
Bradley Jr.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball isn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
To first. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single. Digging in,
The batter,
Kike
number 14.
Hernandez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus
Kike
far.
Hernandez.
He's set. Here it comes. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base. I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Murphy will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. Stepping up now,
Pitcher number
Michael
21.
Lorenzen. And he's getting his
Michael,
first plate
your
appearance here in the
attention,
8th after entering
And
off
hitting
the
for the
bench
Reds,
just a little bit.
number
Scooter
4.
Jeanette will come on to
Scooter
pinch hit here in a big
Jeanette.
spot. And that's in there for strike one. The average for him at 267 on the year. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Raisel
attention,
Iglesias enters from
Now
the pen
pitching
to
for the
start the
Reds,
9th inning as he'll
Number 26.
Here's Brandon
Raisel.
Phillips.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen.
Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first
Now
out.
batting. Left
So
fielder.
here's Matt Kemp now. He was a
Kemp.
ground out victim last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup. That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
Hit hard up the middle. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out.
Now batting.
So coming to the
Number
plate,
19.
Nix. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 out, nobody on.
That's a ball.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Out in front, but this is skied into straightaway right. On the move is Peterson. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, Zach Kozar. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Zach Kozar.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, they haven't had a real good game plan. That's a lot of balls they're swinging at out of the zone, helping him out. And there's the sign of another one out of the zone, helping the pitcher out. Got to know your zone. You want to have a chance.
Here it comes. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Here's Jock Peterson now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
He's in a nice groove right now, Matt. He's already got 2 Ks in the inning, and I love the location. That ball's out of the zone. He gets another swing and miss, so he's got a chance to finish out this inning by maybe striking out the side.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident, and he will put this one away. And the Braves will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Cincinnati Reds and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball. Next, here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Number 4.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Stepping into the box, Eugenio Suarez. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Morris is forced onto the mound now following the injury, and he'll get as many warm-up tosses as he needs as a result.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's into center field for another base hit. And trouble's brewing here to start the ball game. Here's Jock Peterson now. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Peterson
getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch.
That's a ball.
And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
3-0 now. Here it comes on 3-0. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. The average on the season sits right at 290 to begin the day. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Looking up is Inciarte. Gone! It's a grand slam. Stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Bradley Jr.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, it's hard to let a grand slam go, but the only silver lining is now that you're working with a clean slate. Nobody on, nobody out. Got to treat it like it's a fresh inning.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jackie Bradley Jr. becomes the first out of the inning. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Murphy has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2. And that brings up Scott Schebler. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Kemp there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Braves, center fielder.
That's
Ender
lifted the other way out to
Inciarte.
left. Schebler is after it. 1 away.
Batting second.
Standing in,
Second
Brandon
baseman.
Phillips. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Heading out towards shallow right. Peterson has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So here's Matt Kemp now. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2. And this one's inside and high, 1-2 now. Skied into very shallow right. Peterson moves over, and the inning is over. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Number 39, Devin Mesoraco.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And he struck him out. Coming to the plate now, Homer Bailey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Murphy moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another chance? 4, Scooter Gennett. He reached on a single in his first try.
Gennett.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
2 out, nobody on. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Knicks. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Number 19.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he lays off for ball 1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Schebler posts under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Now at the plate, Michael Franco. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Favorable call in there for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Michael Franco goes down for the 2nd out in the bottom half. Bailey's ready. Here's the 0-1. He pulls this one into right, and this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on in the inning. Striding in once again, Eugenio
Leading out for
Suarez.
Cincinnati,
He'll stand in to
third baseman
open
number
things up
7,
here in the third.
Eugenio Suarez.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Murphy has it in his tracks, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jock
Right
Peterson.
fielder.
No
Jock
official at bat for him, but he has
Peterson.
scored a run in this one. And that misses for ball one. One out,
strikes.
nobody on. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Murphy going back on it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Moreland. He went deep for a grand slam in his first at-bat. Ian Kroll is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be.
6. Ian Kroll.
Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen.
Ball one.
That's the ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Kemp on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. At the plate, Nick Hundley. He'll match up with Homer
Leading
Bailey
off
now
for the
to lead
Braves.
off the inning.
Catcher Nick
That's
Hundley.
softly hit to right. Will that get down? Jeanette is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 8.
So striding forward
Catcher.
now, Ian
Ian
Kroll.
Kroll.
He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Cozart backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting 9.
And
The
next will be
shortstop.
Dansby Swanson
Dansby
digging in. He's currently hitting just under .310 on the season. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Oh, I just don't understand that swing. The first 2 guys made outs on just 1 pitch. What are they doing up there?
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Bradley racing back to the track. That's in there, and the Braves look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Digging in for his second at-bat,
Center fielder,
Ender Inciarte.
Ender
0 for 1 for him here in this
Inciarte.
one. From the stretch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1. Here's Brandon
Second
Phillips.
baseman, number
0 for
4.
1 here in the early
Brandon
going.
Phillips.
Bailey pauses. First pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. Foul. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Inciarte rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner from first comes around to score. Into the box now, Matt Kemp. Flied out in his first.
Matt Kemp.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Now for Phillips, he's credited with double number 11 so far this year. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Catch made out there by Kemp, and there's one gone. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is. A changeup over the inside corner.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
That is a tough pitch to lay off of. Look, it looks just like a fastball. You're down 1-2. You think he's going to challenge you with the heater, and he pulls the string, and he laid off it. I mean, the delivery looked like a fastball. Great eyes.
Murphy sprinting after it. Here he comes again, 1-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact
The
with.
left fielder, number 44.
Digging in now, Scott Schebler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Striding in, Nix. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Here in the 4th. First baseman, number 19.
Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
Bradley patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Third baseman, number 7.
Now at the plate, Michael Franco.
Franco.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Jeanette. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now
Digging in, Murphy
7.
hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Cozart is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. Comes
Leading
into
off
this
for the
at-bat
Reds,
0 for 1 in the
catcher,
ballgame.
number 39. Devin
Hit
Mesoraco.
hard up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So striding in, Homer Bailey. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Inciarte arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Jeanette. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Jeanette.
First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Nick Hundley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, Nick.
It's a swinging
Hundley.
bunt up the line. To his right, Suarez, and he's set down 1 away. At the
pitcher,
plate,
number
Ian
46.
Kroll. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Kroll.
First pitch on its way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out.
Up next for
Trying to
Atlanta.
pick things up where we left off. Dansby Swanson. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Ball one.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Jeanette is there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eugenio
Leading off for the
Suarez.
Reds,
He's 1 for
third
2 in the
baseman,
ball
number
game.
7, Eugenio
And the first pitch of the
Suarez.
inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Jock Peterson now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Jock Peterson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
This is line to left. Kemp is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Franco will make the catch to retire the side. Digging in and looking for more, Ender Inciarte.
Leading off for the
A
Braves.
hit in 2 tries so
Center
far.
fielder, Ender Inciarte.
First offering on its way. Now this pitch is sent on the ground for the first baseman Moreland. And he is out on the tag.
The
Here's
second
Brandon
baseman, number
Phillips.
4,
1 for 2 with a
Brandon
double on his
Phillips.
line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Bradley is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
So here's Matt Kemp
fielder.
now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch to first. Moreland's there. The tag, and he is out. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Third trip to the plate for
Leading
him
off
here
for
tonight.
Cincinnati,
0 for 2 at
center
this
fielder,
point.
Jackie Bradley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Backhanded. And the throw almost got away there, but a nice play to reach up and glove it and then come straight down on the bag as they record the first out of the inning.
Zach Cozart.
Ready for another chance? Zach Cozart. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, he squares up the slider that time, and it's into left center for a base hit. Digging in to try it again. Devin Mesoraco. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Nix. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
First baseman, number 19.
And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Ready for another shot now. Michael Franco. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
There to play it is Moreland, and there's one away. Digging in once again, Murphy. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And this one gets away. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
Number 5.
Striding in once again, Nick Hundley. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Yanked on the ground down the line. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Standing in now, the pitcher, Ian Kroll. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
And this is swung on and missed that time by Montero. No balls and 2 strikes now.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Oh, and this goes right past him. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Now batting.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than 1 of those in an at-bat.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they... Number 32 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 32.
At the plate, Homer Bailey. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Winkler is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Winkler goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Scooter Gennett comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He went down on strikes last time up. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. So striding in, Jock Peterson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Jock Peterson.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Raisel Iglesias is on the pitch out of the bullpen. Here's Ender Inciarte. They'll see what he can do leading.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen.
Grounded to the right. Jeanette has it. A quick out, number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Phillips. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a miss, 0-1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So here's Matt Kemp now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Peterson ranging back at the track. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Hit sharply on the ground. Swanson brings it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jackie Bradley Jr. goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Zach Kozar is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. This is popped up. Calling for it, Nix. Oh, no, he missed it. Ready now, Scott Schebler. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Over to have a look at it here is Kemp, but this is well back into the grandstand, a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some. Into the box now, Nix. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. At the plate, Maikel Franco. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Line hard toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it into third with a triple. And now the tying run's 90 feet away with nobody out. So digging in now, Murphy, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he is out on the tag. Stepping into the box, Nick Hundley. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. To short. Kozart has it. On to first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out. Coming to the plate now, number 32. And he's ready to take his first cuts. Number 1 will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And there's a swing and a miss for strike 2, and the Braves now are down to their final strike. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across. And the Reds' attack tonight was spearheaded offensively by this guy, Mitch Moreland. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Hey, it wasn't.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Atlanta Braves and the San Francisco Giants. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Here's Ender Inciarte, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Atlanta, center fielder, number 11.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Now in the box, Dansby Swanson. The average on the year for him is just shy of 310 entering action in this one.